Imagine if one day the memories that defined you, like the faces of loved ones, where you live, and even your favorite activities, started slipping away. This is dementia, a group of symptoms caused by different types of brain diseases, with Alzheimer's being the most common. But what's actually happening inside the brain during dementia? Let's dive in. So the brain is like a vast network of billions of neurons, each communicating through a complex dance of electrical and chemical signals. These neurons are arranged in circuits, and each circuit handles specific tasks, like processing memories, solving problems, or recognizing faces. But in dementia, parts of this circuitry start breaking down. This isn't just random, though. It's due to specific biochemical processes and cellular changes. In Alzheimer's, for instance, two proteins, beta amyloid and tau, play key roles. Beta amyloid, a byproduct of normal brain activity, typically gets cleared away, but in Alzheimer's it clumps together outside neurons, forming plaques. These plaques disrupt signaling between neurons and, over time, trigger an inflammatory response as the brain tries to protect itself. Meanwhile, inside neurons, tau proteins, which are normally structured to stabilize pathways called microtubules, start clumping into neurofibrillary tangles. These tangles disrupt the neuron's internal transport system, like a traffic jam blocking vital supplies from reaching different parts of the cell. As tau tangles build up, neurons lose their ability to function, eventually dying off. And in another type, vascular dementia, the damage comes from disrupted blood flow, often due to strokes or clogged vessels. This lack of blood flow starves neurons of oxygen and glucose, causing cell death. This is why vascular risk factors like hypertension and diabetes increase dementia risk. They affect blood vessels all throughout the body, including in the brain. So, how exactly does this damage translate into memory loss and personality changes? Well, neurons in the hippocampus, the brain's memory hub, are often the first affected in Alzheimer's, which explains why early symptoms often include forgetfulness. As damage spreads to the frontal cortex, which handles judgment, reasoning, and personality, we start to see changes in behavior and decision-making. Eventually, the disease affects more areas, leading to a global decline in cognitive function. The good news? We're learning that lifestyle choices, like regular exercise, a nutritious diet, and mental stimulation, actually protect against dementia. These activities support neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections and strengthen existing ones. And when we challenge our brains with new learning or creative tasks, we build what scientists call a cognitive reserve, a buffer that can help the brain compensate for early damage. And right now, scientists are making strides in understanding these brain changes and are testing therapies aimed at reducing beta amyloid plaques, preventing tau tangles, and even improving blood flow. Though we don't really have a cure yet, each discovery brings us closer to understanding dementia and protecting our most precious resource, our memories and our own sense of self.